It's a party.
I'm telling you, I'm here wearing the costume, right? How are you, Flavia? Today I have danced. I hope I'm like this show. How are you,
It's for
Mkazi?
our final show.
For this
I'm
month
good.
till November, when we start throwing Christmas, it is Merry Christmas. That's what we shall be doing for the next one. How are you, Mkazi?
No, it's a visa Christmas.
Yes, Mkazi. How are you? Meanwhile,
Can you
I'm
tell
sorry,
from
I
the
have to bring
colors?
this up. I have to bring this up. I saw the lips. Excuse me, I'm seeing them. While I wore darkness today, you said I am the sunshine in this life video. May God help you and forgive you. You didn't give me the memo.
I said,
I was here
please,
pulling off a Cisco. I said,
you know, people say, oh, you know that visa law with Anne can see me and another person.
Wanji can see
Yes.
who and another person. So today you had to show up so that I see you. Eti Maria,
Yes, I said,
Chief
who's another
Flavia.
person? I said, please, I shall do the colors for the right reasons.
Flash earlier, I don't know whether it's
How are
earlier,
you?
I
How
think
are
I
you?
saw on your social media. I am so happy. Madam, you have nice genes of red. Pananga, you gave birth to a very handsome child. And hormones give me call also you. No, too nice, even in the hair. Do you know that your child has hair that me I don't have as one individual like this? The whole of me, if you gather me, in his nearly 1.5 months has gathered
That's
hair
a
of the whole
business you're going
world.
to invest in, selling
I'm
hair.
telling you, he has no idea how much money he's going to make.
If you have a visa card, we can sell you hair.
Stop. You're going to be
Ugandan,
swiping?
not even Brazilian, Ugandan.
Ugandan hair. How are you, Mkazi? You look so nice. And today I'm actually especially excited today. Because our show has only ladies. It's gonna to be a ladies' affair. You look too good, I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, actually, yes, that's true. And I like that the ladies are the ones who can tell you how they are there and how they exist.
You know,
It's only ladies who can
first of
sniff
all,
out some of these things, by the way, just so you know.
You know how people be thinking men are the ones who are thieves? Manange, when a lady has decided to rob from you, they even steal your blood group. Not just the blood. They steal you and the blood group. So it's so nice. It's consoling to know that it's the lady is going to be telling us how to safeguard our money. Because post-lockdown money needs security. High security.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that is actually not the stealing or scamming we're talking about. Ladies are not,
of course,
thieves,
online
no.
stuff.
But we're talking about when you use your Visa card online or wherever, please. I mean, it's not the first time. We've had those stories of, I traveled, but me when I travel, I do not use my Visa card because anything can happen.
Because what if?
So we need to be careful about such things. But also, this you might go to the people, other colors who are different in behaviors and things might happen. But that's not how you spot it.
And you know, especially
really
during this lockdown, you know, while everyone else didn't have what to do and were all there being idle, you know, when you're idle, you end up doing things you'd not have done. You end up looking at websites you would otherwise not go to. You are there idle, clicking on links. They send you links in your WhatsApp and you are there busy following them, you know, saying, and then you follow them and they hack you. Personal has hacked like twice during lockdown. Okay, they hacked both of my social media platforms, but that just goes to tell you how hackers were so busy during lockdown. So while we are there busy saving our money and hoping to spend it on our things that we need so much, people are busy also planning for us to be as absent-minded as possible, and they steal our money. At times we're the ones who don't trust these online things. So really hackers should just forgive us. But today we are opening war on them. By the time we are done with them, we'll have
what do you binge on online?
What do I binge? You want me to tell you the things I be buying? My purchase history is private for a public show like this one. Flavia, you have caught me looking. I'm not going to tell you what.
We have no, please.
Leave me my things. Me, the things I purchase are private. I don't be wanting people to know.
No, but who can tell us?
Anyway, one thing I
Mm,
don't do, one thing I
no,
don't do
yes, but
is buy
for me,
clothes.
I
I
can
don't buy
share.
clothes online. I always want to try on my clothes. So maybe anything else, like furniture, I can buy
Mm,
online because I don't have to try it on. But tell me, what do you buy online?
mm. So you're that. No, please, mine is not public for private, for private for public. No.
Okay, tell us.
Mine, I actually buy home items. The whole things of wall hangings. You know, when you grow old, this is what happens to you in life. I buy things like that,
Eh,
kettles, flasks.
Flavia, you're
Please,
talking
life
about
is not
growing old.
interesting on this side of the world.
Excuse me, should we talk about our flat, please?
Yes.
So you are telling people that when you grow old, then me I say that what? When I become a living monument, Tureke now, please, 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 please. Don't talk about things of age. You're going to make me stop this show in the beginning.
Mm.
Come on, we have some tea meanwhile.
Aye. So today we're going to help you spot a scam.
Yes. And it won't just be us meanwhile. We have some specialists that will be joining us. The Bakugu of Bakugu. Those ones who know, who can smell a scammer from the window before they even knock on your door. And then we're going to know all those things and get to know how to protect our money as we are
Absolutely.
purchasing, whatever it is we are purchasing online, how to make sure that your details are your details and no barrier can stop your reggae when it's time to shop.
Mm.
How to make sure that your PIN remains your PIN. What do you do when you're hacked? All those things. We're going to
Mm.
just get you a cup of tea, join us. Let us enjoy this show.
Mm. Absolutely. Maybe this is a good time to actually invite our other guests. I mean, ladies, since you said it's an only ladies show, I will let you take
So
it away, as they
excited.
say.
Let us take the win. As we introduce, beginning with Irene Auma, the director, risk. Does this one direct that go to visa or make sure that risks do not go to visa? So why don't we just meet Irene Auma, and then we have Elizabeth Damali from Orient Bank, Uganda. Already here, where they are coming from. These are people who know how to make sure that your money is safe wherever it is. And there they are. I'm seeing
Absolutely.
you, Irene. Irene.
Hi. Hi,
Hi.
Kansime. Hi, how are you
How are you,
guys?
darling?
I'm
Irene,
good.
wait.
Thanks for having me. You look
Honestly, when I compare our teeth, I want to go and brush my teeth. What? You have a very beautiful smile, you girl. What?
oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
I need to go to my dentist.
You're
I need
making
to go
me
and visit my
blush.
dentist. That's okay. See, we are black. Even if you blush, no one will know.
You're making
If you
her
were light skinned right
shy.
now, would be seeing you turn. And meanwhile, I can see Damari wants to enter and surprise us and be like, "Tada! I'm
I
here." I'm seeing the
know.
door open. She's waiting to be like, "I am here." And we are
I'm
waiting for
gonna
her. Maybe you
show
can
up.
tell us a few things. Who is Irene Auma? Please introduce yourself, my darling.
I mean, you've already given it away. I'm here on the capacity as a risk director at Visa for East Africa. So I'm happy to be on the show. And to help demystify that it is actually safe to use your Visa card online, and be it at the shopping mall, be it wherever you want to shop, whatever you want to, wherever you want to pay, make a payment, pay with your Visa. It's safe to pay with your Visa card.
We make sure it never reaches us.
Awesome,
Risk
awesome,
director,
Irene.
that title, it's killing me.
Risk director of risk.
Uh-huh. Director of risk. I'm still waiting for you, Irene, to
Hello?
explain, because I'm looking at your
Oh,
title. You said you're the
yes.
director of risk.
Oh,
I
you
just
want me to
want
explain what I do
to,
as a risk
not
director?
necessarily, and then there's Damali. Yes, I want you to explain what you do as a risk
Yes.
director, not in detail, but like as a risk director, like I would come to you when what? When would I come to a risk director?
Actually, you don't come to me. You go to your bank who issues you with a Visa card. But from a Visa point of view, I work to ensure that you're using your card is secure. And I support the banks or the institutions that give you your Visa card to ensure that the payment rails are secured. So if there are any hackers out there, if there are any fraudsters who are trying, and they'll always be trying, they're out there, then we provide them with the support and the technical support to ensure that the consumers' card payments are secure. So my support is mainly to the banks, and from a Visa point of view, and to what you say, that my role is actually to ensure that there is no risk to Visa as a company, because we provide the platform that payments go through, and also that there is no risk to the consumer who's out there on the street using Visa card. So we work with a whole big team internally at Visa to build technology, to rain fence, the fences that we put around our compounds and our homes, and fireproofing, or rather proofing our windows and our doors. We do the same thing for the payment trails on the systems. So my work actually is more with the banks and with my internal team at Visa to ensure that it's safe, and anyone trying to hack those systems, we nab them before they even succeed on their first attempt.
Nice.
Irene, is the risk on the person who is swiping their card? Is it on the person who's shopping online? Are there levels of risk that this one is more prone to more risk than the other when transacting?
Of course, risk is based on the platform. The risk that one is exposed to is based on not only the platform that a consumer is using. It's more on how safe they
Shoot.
Hello.
Tell Nunu to give me a charger. I need charger. Sorry, not Nunu, Jan, to help me with her charger. The phone I'm using has blacked out. The phone? No.
All right, we're live.
Not iPhone. Hey, Anang, is there a hacker trying to get through to us?
Hello,
Flavia?
hello.
I just need to know what has just happened. This
Exactly.
hacker wants to take
Standard.
our
This is how
money, as
phone
if
memory
taking
code
our
we
money
like
is
what?
not
Like we
bad
never left.
enough. Mm-hmm.
They're taking action.
I know they're taking action. They're like, hey, so these girls can come online and start talking about how we are
Shall we
reading from
allow?
them. Mm-hmm.
But I like the new norm of
So
doing things because typically how a TV show online and anything is bound to happen. But this is a live show and we're sharing on how you can spot a scam. Yes, my dear.
I don't know, maybe a power bank. I'm seeing we are back slowly by slowly. Yeah. And
Who is
then Damari is playing hide and
scamming
seek.
you?
Hey, but now. Eh? So Irene, did you see how these hackers don't
Yes.
want us to progress and talk about their weaknesses and the things we
I
are going to do to
know, I
catch them?
know.
Hey,
I
they don't
know,
know
you
that they
should
shall
tell
not
me.
stop us.
We'll
Hey.
keep
Continue
going. We are
speaking.
unstoppable.
There must be something you were saying that they didn't want you to finish. So just continue from where you had stopped because really, I think they were like, yeah. Did you see that? Did you see that? And they took the internet. We are back.
Totally
She's saying
back.
who's at resident? Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was that the exposure that a consumer gets is based on the channel that they use. For example, you walk into a cyber cafe and you're trying, Kansim just said that you do shopping on visit, you have to ensure that they are secure sites. You use sites, you don't click onto links, for example, on your phone. You know the forwards that people say, oh, click here to earn $500 per day if you need a job working from home, and easily click those links. Those are phishing messages that the fraudsters, the hackers are sending around. Once you click on them, they have access to your phone, which you actually are using to make purchases, and they'll eventually have access to your online banking platform. They'll have access to your card details when you're putting them in. They'll send you links that normally look like, for example, if we can use Amazon, it looks like Amazon, but it's not Amazon. So it is very important that when you're going to shop, for example, you type in the website yourself.
So no, it's not. You say
So
it
you go
looks like, but it's not.
Yes, it looks like, but it's actually not. So normally, sometimes if you get a phone to look so real, because the fraudsters know, they send you a site that looks as though it is so real. Take it, hover over that site, don't click it. Over that, you'll see some if I may use some you can't even tell what it is. If it is a genuine link, you'll see www.kansime.com, for example, and you go in and shop. But in the
Sorry, if it's not
sites,
genuine,
you
what do you see? You said if it's not
if it's
genuine,
not
what do you see?
genuine, you'll see sites that look as though it was. So let's use, for example, you'll find that the site is www.amazoni.com. It's not just Amazon, but you know the usual site. So they'll always tweak just one or two letters within the URL to the link to dupe consumers to think that they are on the right site, but they actually are not. So it is very important that you type in the site yourself. Yeah, that's what they do. They do simple things. Or they start,
you know how you go to a shop and buy iPhones instead of iPhone. They've just added
iPhone,
Z. You go away
exactly.
thinking you have bought iPhone. Kumbe there's a calculator there. You just pay and go away. So you have to really know.
Exactly. Yes, and also if you're using gadgets, Kansime, when did you last update the antivirus on your phone, on your laptop? Is it
The
updated?
anti what? The what?
Antivirus. Yes, the
The
antivirus on your phone. Kaspersky
The reason
or
I'm hiding
ETC,
is I don't even know where to start from to update those things. I swear I'm so
on your
guilty. I
laptop,
never
you need
update
Updates
to
later.
anything.
have.
Oh
You need to,
gosh,
because you
okay.
use that site to access your banking details.
But now
You
it's
need to your
saying,
access. They can access your email and stress your family members. Phishing is not just for the card; it's your entire life can be stolen.
what?
The information can find. One has your full details and has applied for loan. Just do the right things, ensure your softwares and the gadgets you use are updated with antiviruses. So it's very, if you use an iPhone, iPhone is coming with a secure lock. So at least that one is, but every other gadget you need to ensure that you have your antivirus updated. That's, for example, don't use public cyber cafe to do your banking transactions. Don't walk into a cyber cafe and do transactions for banking. You can go in and type your work. You can go in and send an email to a friend, but never use the cyber cafe for your shopping, for your banking transactions, etc. You must use, because how do you know who there before you? You have no control of that. So it's very important that you first secure yourself and your information before you access all these other sites. So the gadgets you use must be those that you're confident are secure.
Yay!
And when
Before
you
we
go
lose
into
Damari, she's here.
she's
Gosh,
back.
I'm seeing Damari.
Well,
I want us to see her. And oh my God, she's hiding again.
she's
Gosh,
gone.
Jesus. This is like Christmas coming and then
Technology.
going. What is this?
So
But
when you say
anyway,
we
that means
shouldn't log
whatever it
in
is she has to tell
to
us.
a cafe, you say the Wi-Fi.
Yes, Flavia? Yes, Flavia?
I was wondering that if that also internet cafe, no, does that mean even my work Wi-Fi, no?
That's true. That's a nice question.
How do you mean your work Wi-Fi? I mean, your work Wi-Fi is good enough. As long as even the internet, we encourage that you don't use the Wi-Fis, or even when you're accessing them, when your antivirus is up to date, it will trigger you when someone is trying to access your information, because that's what the antivirus is for. So if your gadgets are up to date, then you can access Wi-Fi. But it's always good to avoid using public Wi-Fi's which leave your information open, because you don't know who else is hovering on the same trying to access your information. So your work Wi-Fi is good because the security team has done their work to ensure that that is secure. But if you have to use your work Wi-Fi or the public Wi-Fi, then ensure also that your gadgets are secure. You have your errors up. The other thing that probably I wanted to highlight is when you go into a website, you'll find that a secure website will start with HTTPS. That S is very
HTTPS.
correct. It's a sign of security of the web. The open and insecure ones will not have that.
Generally, we just rush through logging into things without thinking twice. Someone says this book, you read Facebook. Like, we just go clicking on links without thinking twice. That's the problem.
Exactly.
There's something I wanted to know. How, okay, if I have my
Save your
card, like we
password.
had said, there's a misconception of us thinking every Visa card is an ATM card and we don't look at them as debit cards. But how do I use my card? I have my card. I know I can swipe when I'm at a restaurant and make my payments or dip it. But then how do I use my card to make a purchase online? Like, what do? I put my PIN in the website? Like, take me through how I actually go online to purchase with my card.
So thanks, and it's very simple to make a purchase online with your card. When you have your card, be it your debit card, and you're right, it's not an ATM card. We encourage people, you don't have to go withdraw money at the ATM to go and make a purchase. So back to online, if you're making an online payment, you've gone into the site, you've made your shopping, you picked your items, put them in the basket in the shopping in the online page or shopping. Some even come through Facebook, which are genuine actually. Then you go to checkout. It will take you to the point of checkout, and at the checkout you'll see that they accept Visa. That you want to pay with your card, input the 16 digits on the face of the card. The face of the card have 16 digits. A Visa card starts with 4. Any Visa card will always start with a 4. The moment you input a 4, you'll see the checkout page turns to Visa. If it is a secured site and that has enhanced its security, you'll see the Visa sign logo said verified by Visa. So that tells you that these guys even have a level of security because they have reinforced their security, what we call 3D secure. It's 3-dimensional. So once you input your card number, it will take you, you'll put your expiry date, the expiry date of the card, and you will put it will ask you for the 3 digits at the back of the card. This is not your PIN. Do not insert your PIN. There is no site that should ask you for your secure PIN, your private PIN, to input it in there. So never put your anywhere.
Capital letters.
If it's then
please put that in capital letters. So if I am purchasing, nobody should be asking me for my PIN online.
Nobody should
there's
ask
no way
you for
I
your
should.
PIN.
Noted.
Yes. If the site asks you for your PIN, log out quickly, delete your details, and
Run away. Actually, reset your.
Run away from.
But you take your phone to factory settings.
You know, no one should ask you for your PIN. Your PIN only applies for card present transaction where you're inserting the card at the supermarket, at the fuel station. Then it might ask you for your PIN. You insert your PIN privately. In fact, you should cover. No one else should see that PIN as you insert it.
Today we are going to fire you question. Flavia, fire her word also. Because now me, I feel like I'm killing her. Pardon? Yes, Flavia?
I mean, the whole thing of, because I was shopping today and lady kept looking straight at me as I put in mine. Now I start looking like a thief when I'm hiding.
Excuse us.
No.
You'd rather look like a thief
It's your card.
than it's your card. Is it
It's your
exam?
card.
Even in
It's
exams,
like-
we used to do like this.
Correct.
It's our money. They are living in. I don't care, by the way. I can even do like this in my armpit. Leave me. It's my money.
I need to ask you
they're
about
right.
when you're purchasing online, especially for those who buy apps. I don't know if you can see me buy the extra features on apps, but for those of us in digital space, digital marketing, sometimes you have to pay a certain.
I seem to have lost you. Could you ask that again?
She's asking about people who purchase apps. She's asking about people who purchase apps. Anyway, as we get Flavia back, maybe to just add on what she's asking, what are the things that you recommend to be bought online? Because maybe there are some things you don't recommend, some purchases you really don't recommend. That this, I really don't think you should buy it online. What are those products you think that this one, please, if you can buy it online, it is safe to buy it online? What are those things you should buy online?
Kansime, you can buy a car online as long as the site and the provider is safe and the site is legit. Just the practice that I would encourage encourage or the protocol before you purchase anything. You can buy literally anything online. I make purchases online. Think of anything. I have bought almost everything online. I remember you said you don't buy clothes online. I buy linen online, bed sheets and what have you, because I don't have to try those, as you say. But what I would say is before you commit and give your payment details online, it's important first of all to ensure that the site that you're purchasing from is a legitimate site. Check for a site that has reviews, their customer reviews, their feedbacks. Do they have dispute process where you can call and challenge when you have an issue? Do they have a return
And quarrel.
policy?
I tell some of us like quarreling, Banangi. I want to quarrel. When anybody takes my money for free, I want to give them. So you check about how is the app, even if it's an app that you're buying. Yes, Flavia, you're back. You were asking something about purchasing apps. Yes, please. You're asking something about purchasing apps.
Of actually purchasing add-ons for or features for app. I'm not quite sure how safe that would be.
So as a good, I want to answer. As a good student, they've just answered. She just said, even when you're buying an app, you are going out to buy something, you can look at the reviews, like you read what other people have to say about having bought that app, their experience buying such an app. There's always reviews when you're looking for something. So those reviews be reporting people. You can tell it's a scam when there's no one saying good things about it.
Yeah, okay, I hear you.
Over to you, teacher.
If very well done, and very, very well done. Clearly, you're a good student listening. And yes, you've gotten an A. If you're buying anything online, be it a service, it's very important to review. Remember, I mentioned that check that the site is legit. The add-on is coming from the legitimate provider and the supplier of the service is legitimate. It's very critical to have that. If they're making sales and they don't even have reviews, or I mean, there seems to be no even contacts for the company.
Actually, nothing going on.
Call and find out. It just got your details and boom, you've made payments, but now there is no service, there is no goods sold. That you should be wary of. I'm pro. You can buy almost anything. Today you can buy anything online, from simple as food to your app.
When you say anything, you have widened this scoop, Banang.
So
if you are things that I'm thinking about, what is it, Flavia? You're afraid of
Teacher, forget student, teacher.
Okay.
I'm very wary of, let's say, because I'm thinking of people who wouldn't know, they've looked at a site, it looks like, you said it might be Amazon, and they've already, I mean, the information has already been compromised, and now they're hearing it from Anne that you were thugged. What can they do?
You have their about shoes on Amazon.
Instead of Amazon. Yes, there is a recourse. The first action, actually, whether your card is stolen or you've misplaced it, you don't know where it is, or you think you have been scammed and the information is the first point of contact is call your bank and let them suspend. They can temporarily block it if it is misplaced, you don't know where it is, or if the information is compromised, they'll cancel it with a totally new card. Once the card is cancelled, immediately you call, the card will be cancelled immediately. And then you will be issued with a new one. So that's the first step to take when you realize that you've been scammed. And that will also help you not lose any more money.
I'm saying because I have someone who was thugged, and I know of an experience. And I'm asking this because there's somebody who's wondering, they're in a different country, they're not able to get access to a phone very quickly, because I know during the World Cup in one country, I won't mention for the sake of tourism in the world. You can count back with World Cup. They were there and they bought something at one of the arenas, and they said that when they back, they were told sorry, sir, there was, your card was declined. I said, but how was it declined? I have receipts, everything shows that. Anyway, long short, was short story, long short, that one.
The trousers
Goes
now
and
cut short.
realizes
We stopped
the
from being
trousers
the
were cut
trouser.
short, and that's what. Let's come back to seriousness. Finds out that he had been charged, what ideally he would have gotten charged like $3. Instead, he had been charged like 200 and something dollars. And this is a different country. He has no access to a phone at that moment to tell the bank to block anything, and could actually waited until got to Uganda to complain, and the bank was like, man, you are very late to this complaint. We thought it was you were busy.
That is quite a challenge because the bank can only get to action when they get right. So you can't call email. Today, you can actually send an email immediately, and the bank can actually reach out and call you if there is a way to reach out. So if you can't call, it's important to send an email. And there is actually a dispute process. If you made a purchase of $3 and you've had 200 dispute processes, the bank can initiate and you'll recover your money if you are charged the wrong amount.
If consumer took my money, I can be refunded.
If they know it's Kansi,
you're saying that
good thief.
If compromised,
pardon,
and it's misused by fraudsters.
Yes.
If the fraudsters card gets misused by the fraudsters, you report it immediately. The email that can be recovered. So, but you know when you talk about immediately.
When you talk about the whole reporting immediately, I'm wondering, do these banks actually have a line that works 24/7? Like, say it's 3 in the morning, I've finished dancing and powering. Of course, I'm not talking about this lockdown situation of ours. And I've been hacked at that point. Can actually call my bank, or I have to wait in the morning when the scammer has finished everything there is on my account.
And your bank tells you, first we thought you were having a good time.
Hey, and the bank is like, but for us, we're seeing suspicious, as if in the middle of the night, what were you doing? Stuff like that.
And also, you need to tell us how does the bank realize it is suspicious?
So I wish the bank, we had someone who was representing the bank here, but seemingly we don't have her. But I want to think the banks have a 24/7 contact centers where you can actually call and report your card stolen or compromised, for that matter. And they will take action. It doesn't matter whichever time. So they should be able to take action immediately, whether it's 3 a.m. consumer when you're from that club you like going to, or it's 9 a.m. I mean, whatever the time it is, it's the bank will be able to take action immediately and prevent any further exposure on that card. So yes, you should be able to call you. I don't know about whether you receive, your bank gives you SMS alert whenever you make any transaction.
Yes.
Even emails.
Yes. So, yes.
So
those alerts are meant to notify. Yes. Those alerts are meant to notify you that you've seen this transaction. If it's not yours, please call. There's normally a number they give. Secondly, the banks have what we call the fraud detection systems, and we support them as well from Visa side by risk ranking transactions. So if we see some suspicious activity that's happening that is not normal, the bank knows
what is suspicious?
That
suspicious is speaking.
What is out of your normal spend? For example,
maybe that day I want to spend 100 million. Maybe I am happy.
Me, teacher.
That's fine.
I have a story for you, teacher. Let's just have a commercial break, because let me tell you what happened. You know those days when you don't have even 50 shillings on your account and you are grassing, you don't have rent, you don't even have air. Generally, you are on zero, just literally living on the masses of the Lord, yeah? and then you work so hard and kube a deal and 100 million comes to your account.
Yeah.
When you didn't have even 50 shillings, nobody, not even World Health Program wants to know about your problems. Then when money hits your account and you have just worked for it, and India from South Africa calls you, we are calling from head office from this side. Then someone calls you from your home bank. For us, we have seen suspicious activity. Suspicious meaning that what? What do you mean suspicious? When I've worked so, even there's a time I actually told an Indian man, I'm like, excuse me, when I was hungry and I didn't have food, you people are not bothered. Whose children are those?
Damali.
Someone's children are part of our show, Damali. I think this is too much. Now they've gone.
Behavior.
Hey, and then someone says it was suspicious. I nearly slapped a man on phone. I told him, excuse me, when I was grassing and I didn't have rent and I didn't have anything, you people are minding your business. Now I have my money, you're interrogating me where I got it from. Leave me alone. So Flavia was asking, what do you mean suspicious behavior? What is that? What's that? That's suspicious.
The bank is trying to protect you, Flavia.
No.
And the bank, and they're not saying that don't spend your money. They are actually calling to check, is this, it's out of your normal spend. Normally can see me, you just go buy your coffee, then you go buy shopping for 2,000. Now all of buying
coffee,
diamond.
That's Flavia, not me. Coffee for who? Leave me. Me, I do Hennessy, baby. I live large. I be pouring alcohol everywhere. What are you
So
saying?
basically what they're saying is that because Flavia for 6 months only buys 1 cup of coffee, the day she buys the Hennessy, it is a problem.
They will call you and be
It's
like,
not a
stop
problem.
it, please.
They'll call you and just confirm it's actually Flavia. Someone has not in your business. And if it is you, they let you proceed with your spending. You can go ahead.
So
and even I need to ask online. Yes.
About when you, again, because I've experienced this, when you're shopping and you, especially at the supermarket or anywhere really, if you eat and you use your card and the first try, there is some sort of issue. Sometimes they say, oh, it's our machine, let's bring another machine. Should I be careful there? Because they'll dispense a receipt and not show you, then just go and get another machine.
What response? It's important to check what response do you get on the first time that the card was swiped. No, ask for the paper. You have a right to ask, can I have a receipt for the first transaction? If it was rejected, it should show. If it got timed out, it should show. Yes, so whatever the outcome, the receipt should show that. So, and if it was successful, at what point is it rejected? By the time you've already, especially if you've already inserted your PIN, then that tells transaction is most likely successful. The point of inserting your PIN, the transaction is almost complete. So it's important that you get a receipt. If you insert your PIN and then it declines, then there is a problem. You need a receipt. If
that actually happened,
if you've not yet inserted your PIN and it got there, no, but had you insert your PIN, what did they tell you? Was it rejected? Did you get a message? If you normally get a message,
I know.
Did you get
a
message that your account has?
I was buying diapers, guys. That's my new life. Don't judge.
And she's not buying trees only.
The country green.
And
if the country green.
After I put in my PIN, she said, no, the machine doesn't work. And then she just gave me another machine. So I don't know.
And did you receive the message for the first transaction?
No, I did not.
Then that means it.
I think let's just have faith.
Not all of them. It's good to be cautious, but verify. It's important to verify. And you know, in that case, you're certain you are in that outlet, and you can demonstrate that you only made one payment. If you are double debited, then that can come reversed, and you can get your money back. So there is a whole process around it. It's not always the cashiers are good people.
I hope so.
I remember the other day I was at a petrol station, actually Shell. I was at Shell the other day making a payment. Just the sense of like, yeah, put 200. Over here, the amounts I am making, not Kenyan, these are your Kenyan money. If they put 200,000 Kenyan in your car, it would collapse. I mean the one
Well,
of Uganda.
one
It
diaper for you,
was
no
yeah.
200,000.
It won't even fit in. They would
I
have to give
know.
you jerrycans of some of the remaining fuel. Yeah, but anyway, I reached and ordered and said, I want a lot of fuel, you know? And then this guy picks my card and walks away with my card to go and get the machine. You people, I acted a film. The way I quickly opened the door and ran after the guy, said, give me my card, give me my card. They're like, hey, can't see me. We are not thieves here. I'm like, do I know you? Like, even if you are thieves, where would I find you? You go bring your card. Find me here. Don't
You're
be
my
taking my
GM.
card. And then, you know, because now that you've said that when I'm doing online purchases, I don't need my PIN number. Meaning, if someone gets my card and they take the pictures of those, take a picture of that number that is on the card, and then they turn around and get the other 3 numbers and also get that picture. Hello, they can go on a shopping spree. I am not even aware.
You're right. You're right. You must
Just
always
know,
ensure that
anyway.
your card is within your side. Yeah. So
Everyone
that's why
thinks
you
I'm
ask for the
dramatic.
Even
machine
husbands
to
are
come
off
to you.
limits, family members, all those ones, and shouldn't have access to a visa
Why?
card.
When we started this show, your husband was seated right in front of you, Flavia. What are you trying to do here? What are you starting here that will not end? Leave us alone, Banange. Then afterwards, when they decorate your face, you say that I was joking. Now we are not there. Wamakabura, sorry. Sorry.
When they
Meanwhile,
decorate
please,
your
if you're
face,
watching this show, don't be shy to be a part of it. Just comment. Ask whatever it is you ask. We can always come back and ask it on our next show. We don't want you to be there on Facebook watching the show saying, and today looks like Michael Jackson. Flavia has one wonderful pink lipstick. Who is that hot mama on the side talking of Irene? And then you're just there not being a part of the show. Ask us if they've scammed you. Share your experience. Don't let your friends be the last ones in class. And if you want to know more and more and more about this show, you know where to go. Follow Flavia on her handles. Follow me on my handles. Go to Visa Uganda. Go to our YouTube pages. Be a part of this, madam. Also get your cup of tea. Don't tell us what is in the glass.
But I'm
Sip like your president advises you.
Because we had a bit of technical difficulties and Anne's favorite person, Damali, was not able to join us.
Wabula Damali has dear it to me.
She has real dear it to you, Bambi. Yeah, but what are some
She
of
has
the things
real
you
dear it.
remember from Irene's comments?
Irene said that we need teacher, me, you hear, Wama. So, teacher Irene said that when you are there online, you're busy being idle. Don't maraga click onto links that come into you. You are there because you have time. You go to your email, they're telling you, if you feel like, me, I have lost a
No, and by the way,
there's a
they even
millionaire
knew your
who
name.
has
They said,
died.
"Hi, Anne."
They're like, hi, Anne can see me over Sasa. People are serious. They can know how to track you down through your links. They're like, hi, can see me. For us, we have seen that you're in dire need of funds. Follow this link if you want to become a millionaire. You start maraga following links that you don't know. Or why you're going to buy something on Amazon, but you're too quick that you don't notice it's Amazon, not Amazon. You'll be the last one in class. You'll end up being scammed till tomorrow. That was the highlight. Because most people, they say with Africans, if you want to hide something, put it in writing. They will miss it.
Yes.
They will not bother reading. So if you tell me, now I have to look at the website, it's www.amazon, not Amazon with the I at the end. Now that's where the trick is going to be, because my dear Africans don't want to read the whole thing and finish it. Then she said something about HPPTTP stroke what? Then there's something she said. APT, yeah, that one. Which one was it, teacher? Sorry.
That's what you
said
need revision. Flavia knows. She can confirm.
Which one is it, Flavia? HTTPS, eh?
No,
HTTPS. But also, as we wrap the show, my favorite is the fact that Banange, don't be afraid to be OCD like me and ask for your receipts, okay? Let them judge you if you have too much English, but say, what happened to that transaction?
Flavia with the English. Flavia.
So please, Anne, is it https? Say it with me.
I'm telling you, I have learned from you, Flavia. I will not fear to employ my don't mess with Kansime moves if somebody walks away with my ATM. Or I fight, I walk away and saying that girl has drama. Yes.
Kansime, it's not ATM with my Visa card.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. See what I was talking about. Now you are sure the sickness I was talking about. I'm sorry. Okay, let me kneel in the corner. My Visa card. So if someone walks out with my Visa card,
are you going to say goodbye to people, or we are going to sleep here?
let the teacher first say farewell. Right? The timekeeper first wait. What my teacher tell us? Say bye bye. You are last words and we see. This head girl also.
Thanks, Flavia, and for having me. And I encourage you all who have your Visa card. It's not an ATM card. It's a Visa card. It's safe to pay by your Visa card, whether at the shopping center, at the fuel station, at the pharmacy, or shopping online. It is safe. It is important to ensure that where you're shopping is secure. Do not go clicking away onto links that are forwarded to you on emails or even on WhatsApp, on social media. Be sure of the source and be sure of the link. Stay safe and keep your information safe as well.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much, Irene Awoma, who's the director of risk at the Visa. Yes, baby.
One thing I am sure of, I am going to be vigilant. People will think I'm shooting a skit every time they are purchasing things because they will not believe how vigilant I'm going to be. As for online, I'll be doing spelling proof. And today has been really amazing.
What are the last 3 digits of your Visa card, Anne?
I don't cram them because, you know, they might arrest me, torture me, but they want me to give them the numbers. Even me, I won't know them. So I'll tell them, if you think that you are going to get the numbers out of me, even me, I don't know them, but how can I help you? It's a lie. I'll be like, never. I don't want
All right,
to
guys, we get to say bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Thanks for having me. Bye-bye.
Oh, thanks for being with us, Irene.
Thanks for having me, ladies. Bye. Till next time.
Bye-bye. But this beat, one of these days we are gonna to rap on it. Drops mic.